All right, press one if you can hear me. Press one if you can hear me. Press one if you can hear me. All right, we're gonna get started in a minute. Somebody press one. Okay, cool. We're in the house. All right, we'll be right back after these short, quick messages. My boss, make sure y'all be on game. Be on top of the game. We'll get into it. We're gonna go back a little bit today. Just stay tuned. Shout out to our sponsor. Make sure you tune in for Talking Shit, and also make sure you tune in for Real Talk. That's right. Look out for my new merch. Link will be in the description soon as available. Coming soon. Yo, once again, you fuck with me. Hit the likes. If you don't, hit the dislike. Feel free to comment and subscribe. Make sure y'all be on the lookout for my upcoming player cooking show. All right, we back. Shout out to everybody fucking with me today. This kind of last minute, you know what I'm saying, live. You know what I'm saying? Probably won't be a Sunday show. Gotta, you know what I'm saying, look, real traveling to do around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I know spiritual traveling, or no imagination traveling. So, you know, we're gonna be down probably about, you know what I'm saying, a week, you know. But we'll see. We'll see. You know, and I thought about, okay, what would be a good thing? You know what I'm saying? Okay, it was today Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Let's do something way back. You know, way back. Way back when the goddamn RaT was MANIC before she even motherfucking committed so-called suicide of her internet life. You let her tell it. But like I said, we will get into it today. Once again, you fuck with me, hit the likes. If you don't, hit the dislike. Feel free to shut the fuck up, donate to my spiritual fund. Just whether you got any questions or suggestions, feel free to reach out to me at the email stolen down below. We got 13 people up in here. Like I said, I appreciate everybody, you know what I'm saying, coming out and fucking with me. Moms, like I said before, make sure you y'all keep up with everybody up on likes. You know what I'm saying? And, participation is a must over here. I appreciate that. Shout out to the spiritual donations that came in on last show. Much love. You know what I'm saying? This was, another thing that keep us going along with the participation. Miss nice mid week show. Yeah, that's right. No, yeah, we're doing a nice mid week show. You know what I'm saying? Today, let me go ahead and take this down right here. A disclaimer up. Make sure, what I'm saying, people will be able to read, while we do what we do over here. Hold on. There we go. All right. All right. So, like I said, I found a nice throwback. A nice, good throwback. This when rap was, what I'm saying, real manic. I find that funny because cause you think about it. This shit was fucking hilarious. It really was. It really was motherfucking hilarious. Let's see. Sounds should hook up with True Freeman. Ooh wee. Yeah, I mean, hey, you know, you got people on her, man, that's just really fucked up in the head. Last time I remember that dude, he's supposed to ran up on Tommy with a pistol and didn't even motherfucking pull it. I'm like, oh, what kind of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? I'm not condoning violence, but goddamn, you gonna run up on a motherfucker with a pistol. Shit, you better motherfucker use that motherfucker. Shit, pistol whip him or something. It really with Tommy, you need to roll up on Tommy with no damn pistol. You just run up to his ass with your bare hand and smack the fuck out of him like a bitch. Should have, you know what I'm saying? You don't need no pistol play for Tommy. You know what I'm saying? Let me say that. There's certain motherfuckers you need pistol play for. And uh Tommy, you know what I'm saying? He's one of those dudes. You don't need no pistol play for him, man. I mean, when dude did that shit, man, yeah, like I said, it wasn't warranted and it wasn't needed for Tommy, man. The situation wasn't warranted, and the type of dude Tommy is, it wasn't needed. You know, I'm gonna say that. But we're gonna get into the RaT. Like I said, I had to go way back when she was real manic. I'm gonna play the audio, make sure y'all be able to hear it.
Created our shit. It was my idea to have sex. Nigga, I kissed you. When I wanted to fuck you, I called you. How is that you pimping me? How is that you pimping anyone? Nigga, you got yourself played and you butthurt about that. You mad about that. You so used to bitches out here saying whatever to you, claiming they want to be with you, and I never claimed to want to be with you. Your ass was out here calling me Mrs. Law and shit. Now suddenly Sansa raised the hoe, but I was Mrs. Law when you was fucking me. Lie and say you wasn't calling me that shit. Go ahead. Do it. How the fuck you engaged to another bitch? You engaged to another bitch. But you in my pussy calling me Mrs. Law.
That's the high value relationship counselor talking like this. It's like, wow. When she mad, her natural voice appears. Right. Exactly, BZ. How is this, what I'm saying? It's classic. I don't see none of these other life coaches talk like this. None of them. But this is the so-called life coach, right? This is the one everybody was caping for. You know what I'm saying? Talking like this. Oh, before she came celibate. Shit, after this shit, what nigga gonna stick his dick up in there? For real. You know what I'm saying? You see her, you know what I'm saying, going off like this, is like, God damn. Really? She's showing you who the true RaT is. But let's go ahead and roll some more.
Does that go together? Nigga, you want to break fly right now and pretend like you pimp somebody? Not I, said the cat. Not I, motherfucker. You was balls deep in my shit and loved it. On my watch, nigga.
Hold up. Why BZ get timed out? Hold on. Why BZ get timed out? Oh, okay. She said she was sorry, BZ. All right. I don't know how she must have pressing on mistake. All right.
Nigga. I had you under control. It wasn't the other way around. Pimps don't allow that. No pimp nowhere is going to allow any woman to have them by the collar like that. But that's how Sansa Ray had Chris Law. Yeah.
Once again, this the relationship counselor talking like this now. This is so-called life coach talking like this now, y'all. You know, this was what 2 years ago now. This was 2 years ago, and this is how the relationship counselor is talking. Wow. Well, she's talking like she more hood than anything. You know, this ain't how a very intellectual person who likes to have intellectual conversation talks. Saying pussy, balls deep, and all that shit.
Yeah, he gonna sit here and try to break fly for you niggas. And he tried to test me talking shit about me. To me. Bitch nigga, you got away with doing that shit behind my back, but you got another thing coming if you think you about to address me like that while I'm standing directly in front of you or I'm having a conversation with you one-on-one. That's why we in this motherfucking situation, because you thought your ass was capable of stepping out of pocket and my ass wasn't going to do shit. Nigga, I had that shit under control. I pulled you in. I bagged you. It wasn't the other way around. You was my hoe. You was my motherfucking experiment. I went around and did shit I wanted to do by choice. You didn't con me into anything. You didn't trick me into anything. I chose that. Because as a woman, I deserve that choice. If I want to go around here and have a motherfucking dick collecting spree, just like other niggas do, I'm going to do that shit. And you niggas is going to suck it up. Fuck you and your sexism shit. You feel like you gotta disrespect me because I want to find out about sex? Which is something everybody in the fucking world does? Are you kidding me? Everybody in the world fucks. Male, female, animals. Fuck. But you expected me to sit here and be ashamed? Cause I wanna fuck? Nigga. No nigga will ever be able to mind fuck me like that. And have me scared about having sex. Something that's actually motherfucking delightful. As long as I know how to put a condom on and have some birth control, what motherfucking difference does it make?
Now, we just heard this right here, right? This part right here. She said, long she put a condom on and have birth control. But somehow that goes out the goddamn window with her. You know? What was the birth control at when you was with priests? Where's the condom was at, you know what I'm saying, when you was with priests? You know? One thing about Sansa Ray, she gonna lose her mind over a light skinned dude. Welcome to the room, Smart Cookie. Matter of fact, y'all check out our sister Smart Cookie. She does nice commentary. Definitely check her out. But yeah, what high value woman talks like this? You know, you know exactly what birth control was with priests. Exactly. All right, let's roll some more.
Oh, you're supposed to be monogamous and sleep with one person for the rest of your fucking life. Okay. Stop. How often does that happen? Let's keep it a buck. How often does that happen? That is rare as shit. That's like some romantic comedy, fictional ass shit. It's more people out here getting married 2 and 3, 4 times. Getting together, breaking up. It's more motherfuckers out here using sex as a motherfucking salutation than sitting here sleeping with one person for the rest of their life. Stop putting unrealistic standards on women. If you want to be the type of motherfucker that's expecting a woman to only have one sex partner and be a virgin when she meets you, your ass gotta be that virgin too. You gotta be that virgin too. You can't go around here. Listen, let me give you an example. Y'all motherfuckers sit here and you talk about fat women. Fat women who always want a muscular ass dude who's fine as hell. You think that's stupid, right? Because you feel like if a bitch want a masculine ass nigga who work out, the bitch need to work out, right? So if you want a perfect female, you want a female out there that's only fucked you and that's it, then you need to be the dude that only fucked her and that's it. Be the type of nigga, be the type of man that is equivalent to the type of woman that you are trying to attract. That's what alpha males do. They don't need to disrespect women to be alpha. They don't need to have a high expectation for women, but a low expectation for themselves. That's not logical. If you going out there looking for the perfect woman, be better than the bitch nigga you been. You niggas want to go out here, these betas want to go out here and say shit like, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. But you expect a bitch to want you, to be with you and turn you into a king. You motherfuckers think this is Princess and the motherfucking Frog. We gotta be 100% kiss you and turn you into a motherfucking prince. But no, can't be the other way around. Not in the mind of a beta black male. Y'all don't even know how to uplift women. Beta males don't know shit about uplifting women, providing for women, being a better man. There is nothing prizeworthy about being with a black man.
Okay, I had to stop right there. She gonna sit here and says nothing prizeworthy about being with a black man. Wow, wow. I find it strange, because a lot of reasons. There's not nothing beneficial being with a black man. For one, why are you talking about him? Black man in? They should be, you know what I'm saying, the least of your problems. I mean, now to today, you're still talking about black men. And we already know because you can't get a good black man. It's that thing, once again, you know what I'm saying? You are what you attract, you know? And in her case, she ain't gonna be able to track shit. She can sit up here on YouTube or the internet, period, you know what I'm saying, say all this to sound good. But when the reality really hits her that she's in a position, you know what I'm saying, that she can't get out of. Hold on, let me see. All right.
Because black men do not know how to be alpha. And when you tell a beta male, you're not doing some alpha male shit, dude. You got this beta male logic. They refuse to believe it. They out here aspiring to be drug dealers and pimps and shit. Not make a bitch better. Not.
Wow. We're aspiring to be drug dealers and pimps. Wow, really? I know more working class black men than, you know, drug dealers and pimps. So what are you talking about? Hold on, y'all.
Help a woman grow, but drag her, drain her, abuse her, lie, cheat, manipulate, abandon. Anything negative you can find a beta male is trying to do to a female. But you want women to think you a prize. You out here clapping this bisexual nigga on with his little I'm a pimp cover up after he done already admitted to watching men fuck each other. You out here clapping to the I'm a pimp narrative that this fake fraudulent nigga is trying to push? Oh my God, you beta males. You can't be saved. Bitches is trying to save you. Oh my God. Okay, you go ahead and you follow that bisexual shit. Go ahead. Because if you endorse or support anything that Chris Law says, anything at this point, after he's already admitted that he's watched two men or any number of men fuck each other.
Now y'all heard them loud laughs she doing in between. Would you already? She can't get that motherfucking loud right. Wow. Just laughing our ass off. But this is the high value woman. This is the life coach talking like this.
Or woman together, and you still don't think this is bisexual. I'm sorry, I can't with you. You just bisexual. That's it. You haven't discovered your own nothing. Nothing. Terrible. I can't help you. I tried. I've been doing my little 15-minute damn audios to try to help you out. But I'm not buying it. I'm not buying the whole pimp thing. And nah, I'm good. I'll pass. You go ahead. You go ahead. Niggas is out here clapping for homosexuality, but claim they anti-homo. No homo, but you out here clapping for Chris Law. He fucked your mind. You out here throw bobbing, huh? You niggas, I can't.
Yeah, that was from the relationship counselor, the life coach. Wow. boy, I tell you, boy, when the past catch up with that ass, man. Seriously, like I said, this was what they do way back when the rat was manic. You know, I found this shit fucking hilarious. Like now she's coming on the scene trying to be this life coach, and 2 years ago, this is how she's talking. She still talks like that to today. She's trying to hold it in much as she can, but she lets it slips out. But let's go ahead and dip and dive. Somebody get that xxx69.biz up out of here. She right. Keep it. She for the LBGT 1 minute, then gay bashing the next. Exactly. Yeah, that I can't understand either. Sitting her time if you notice, she only say this shit when she tell you, "Oh, I'm bisexual too," or "I used to be bisexual." It'd be either I used to be bisexual or I'm bisexual too. It's like 1 minute she on, 1 minute she off. 1 minute she on, 1 minute she off. She don't know what the fuck she want to do. She don't know if she going left or right. But let's get into this dip and dive into this one right here. This is when she was real manic in another way. When she was talking about priests on why she disliked him.
And but my hair, I don't put this like big emphasis on my hair. I don't care. And, I feel like if I want to look sexy or if I need to look better in regards to my hair, I'll just put a wig on. Like it ain't that deep. I don't really like weave as much as a lot of other women. And it's not regular weave, it's just colorful weave. I can't do colorful weave. I hate colorful weave. I don't know why. So anyway, again, my food pie is the only thing that I'm worried about. I'm trying to get this to go away because it's like jiggly right here. I'm just looking a little fat, but it's okay. So everyone knows I have this.
Once again, this was 2 years ago. She talking about she trying to get that to go away. Well, I mean, it's shit, bitch, it's here to stay. Shit, you looking bigger than big than ever. God damn it. Right, a pig in a wig. Right. Yeah, exactly, Mustard. She gained a lot of motherfucking weight. Now, like I said, this was 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Once again, you fuck with me, hit the likes. If you don't, hit the dislike. Feel free to comment and subscribe. Also, feel free to shut the fuck up, donate to my spiritual funds. Just where you got any questions or suggestions, feel free to reach out to me at the email scrolling down below. All right, let's dip back up into this.
Dripping this thing for my son's father. And I'm going to talk about something that I didn't talk about. And it's hard to believe that there is actually something that I did not tell people in regards to priests. Okay. Like it's surprising because I've been so open about everything, mainly because I had to. I didn't have a choice because he decided to, push the envelope a little too far and tell too much of some stuff. And then I had to go back and be like, okay, now I got to tell the truth of shit. So there's something I didn't tell anyone. And this is a secret that I've been keeping. And I'm calling it a secret because I never said it. I never really said, like, I've said reasons why I don't like his ass, but there's a deeper rooted issue here. And I'm going to explain it. So before I dated Priest, I was dating Q. Okay. Me and Q dated a month. I knew Q for 10 years. Okay. Me and Q dated.
God damn. It's always somebody for 10 goddamn motherfucking years. It's always somebody from 10 motherfucking years. Ray said, "Who's the beautiful woman?" This is Ray the motherfucking rat, bro. You can feel free, you know what I'm saying, to go holler at sansraymonique.com. If you get her to go out on a date with your brother, come back and tell us your experience, brother. If you willing to be stepdaddy to Justice, no, this Ray or Roy? Yeah, Roy. Yeah, brother Roy. You want to date the rat, bruh? Go ahead, just email her. Just shit, hey, don't start Roy Jones. Shit, he said this is a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but like I said, if you go date the rat, brother, come back and tell us your experience of dating the motherfucking rat. All right, let's roll some more.
8 of the month, 2 months before I met Priest. And then I decided that, me and Q both decided that we didn't want to be together. Okay, that we would be better off as friends or working together. So we broke up. All right. And I started dating Priest 2 months later. Okay. Before I dated Q, I was dating Daddy-O. All right. Now it's 2018. Okay. I met Priest in May of 2017. And 2 months before that, I was dating Q, still in 2017. Okay. 2016, at the end of 2016, is when I was like dating Daddy-O. Okay. Now, I haven't seen Daddy-O since we stopped dating each other, and like close to around the winter time, okay, of like 2016. I haven't seen him. And we still talk, like I said to everybody, most of the men that I've dated, or if I was in a relationship with them or something like that, I still talk to them because I'm a cool chick. I don't really feel like I need to have any animosity against you simply because we're broken up. Okay, I feel like that. So me and Daddy-O talk, and me and Q still talk. I don't talk to Priest. Okay, now it takes a lot for me to not talk to a dude. All right, because to me, I feel like the past is the past. I can let go of stuff real easy. So if I'm not talking to a dude, he did something really screwed up. Now everybody knows Priest did some fucked up shit. He left me to die in a hotel sick while I was pregnant, and he did a whole bunch of shit. Okay, the list could just go on and on with Priest. All right, so but when I got pregnant, right? No, let me stop. Let me rewind somewhere. When I was dating Daddy-O,
Oh damn, man. VZ, we can't see her either. I can't see her either. Shit, man. I gotta go in and man. Oh fuck. All right. Give me a minute. I'm gonna try. I gotta realize, man, hit that button, man, is very crucial. You know what I'm saying? Best thing, mods, you put the phone in your bed or put it in your pocket. Make sure you hit the live chat, exit down where it drop down. That way you won't, you know what I'm saying, affect the screen or possibly, you know what I'm saying, timing somebody out or blocking them. I mean, because when you do that, block them, you know what I'm saying? I got to go in and get some things out. You know what I'm saying? So give me a minute, BZ.
Daddy-O had decided that he wanted to start dating because he hadn't been dating because he had got married and then got divorced. And so he was not comfortable with dating. When he met me and him were just friends first. I used to promote in Atlanta. I used to promote events. Okay. And so Daddy-O met me at an event I did for a Falcons game. He met me out in where I lived at in this club I was promoting. What's the name of this shit? Theory. It was called Theory. It was called Theory Lounge. It was in Gwinnett County. If you in Atlanta, you know where Gwinnett County is, and you might have heard of Theory Lounge. So I met Daddy-O at Theory Lounge. He just happened to be there because I think he was like it's like a FedEx office right next to Theory Lounge. And on Sundays, the FedEx office is open, and Daddy-O came into the Theory Lounge because it was popping in there because there was so many people. It was like a patio out there, and people were drinking and eating, and he came in. And because I was doing promotions and marketing there, I ran into Daddy-O. So me and him started talking, and we built a friendship. Now, it took maybe 6 months to a year for us to get to the point to start dating. Okay, because we were just talking before we actually went on a date. Okay. I would ask him to come out and do volunteer work. Like, I used to cater to the homeless in the city of Atlanta all the time. So I would ask people to come out to help volunteer, like to donate, bring perishable goods, all types of stuff like that. So me and Daddy-O started off being friends first, and then we started dating. He and I dated all of the summertime and then the fall, and then he decided that he wanted to get back with his wife. All right. He said he had been, because he had been with her for so long, and I think they had 3 kids together. And I remember when I was dating him, I kept saying to him, were you doing the things that you're doing for now? Were you doing that at the end of your marriage? Because the things that you're doing for me right now as we're dating, these are the things that you were doing for your wife when you first started dating her and when y'all first got married. So the whole time that me and Daddy-O were dating, we would have a lot of conversation about him and his ex-wife, right? And so I said, well, have you treated her how wonderful you treat me? You're a wonderful guy. Have you just thought about just telling her anytime y'all get into an argument or complicated or whatever, have you decided to be the man that you used to be for her? The man that would give her flowers. Like, Daddy-O would set up, like, make this setup to where he would put rose petals out and he would give me a bath, and he would, you know, he was just very, I don't know, he was just very catering and a very, very good man. And so he told me no, he told me he had stopped doing those things. And I said, well, why don't you try doing those things for her so you could possibly get back with her? You know what I mean? And so he ended up doing those things, and they ended up getting remarried, right? And so Daddy-O thanks me to this day for that. Now, we got into it maybe twice over something, and it had nothing to do with her. I think it was, I don't know, we got into it twice. Not really bad, but you know how couples argue with each other. And we were never fully in a relationship, a full-blown relationship. I do want to say that. We were never fully in a full-blown relationship. All right. We just dated, we hung out, we went to resorts together, we traveled together, we did a lot of amazing things together. I'm one of those women, I like to go out. I'm the I want some fresh air type of person. I'm not the person that want to be confined to a bedroom. Okay. I'm not the woman that you use for sex. Okay. So it boggles my mind that people.
All right. Oh, okay. She's sitting up and spending all this shit about how she's not that woman that's confined to a bedroom, but she confined now. That's all we see her do is go live out that goddamn bedroom now. She in this car right here now. Boy, I tell you, I tell you, boy, shit, man, when the motherfucking past catch up with your ass, it's a motherfucker, man. It is. Look at her. She chatting out that car now. Talking about, oh, see, I can't be confined to a bedroom. But now, what's she doing? Chatting her ass off, going live like a motherfucker out of a goddamn bedroom. Boy, I tell you, boy, she finds shit to fit that time of her narrative at the right time, boy.
People call me a hoe all of the time because I barely fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's like, when do I get a chance to? So I love being outdoors. So, okay. So Daddy-O and I stopped dating each other because he decided he wanted to try to work things out with his ex-wife, and he wanted to remarry her, and they end up getting remarried, right? Now this goes to show you that I'm really good at people together. Like, I'm really good at that. Like, I can see two people's situation, and I can easily tell them how to fix their situation. And so this is proof right here. So so anyway, Daddy-O decides to get married, okay? Get married again. And I'm not upset or hurt or anything. I'm just like, I'm actually happy, right? And so we're still cool. And then I started dating Q, and then I started dating Priest. And so when I first met Priest, right, I told him about Daddy. I told him, how Daddy was married, and then he decided to get divorced. He started, being cool with me, and then we started dating, and then he decided to get remarried. And I told Priest about Q, how me and Q had been friends for 10 years, and then we dated for a month, and then we realized that we didn't want to be in a relationship with each other. Okay. I told Priest about Minister TrAp. I said Minister TrAp and I was discussing dating each other, but then something happened, and now we're beefing on YouTube. Okay.
Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. She throwing in some shit like a motherfucker. She is going down the line like a motherfucker, explaining all these niggas to a dude. I never had a chick explain more than one person to me like this. Seriously, think about this shit, man. She explaining 4 niggas to one nigga. For what? For what? I mean, he said out here keeping marriages together, one motel room at a time. Oh man. I never had a chick explain more than one nigga. You know what I'm saying? And if they did explain it, it was either they, ex-husband or the husband they were separated from. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Or long time relationship. That's it. Just one nigga. But she's sitting up here trying to explain 4 niggas to one nigga. A bitch coming to me like that, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna take the bitch serious. Seriously, she will have to show me that she's a whole changed motherfucking reformed ass jump around. Cause you sit up here trying to explain 4 niggas to one nigga for what?
I told Priest about Chris Law. I said, Priest, a guy that I had a threesome for 10 years ago is actually cool with Minister Jap, and both of them have teamed together to talk negatively about me on YouTube, right? I'm telling Priest all of this. I'm like, I got haters on YouTube. I got people that's saying negative stuff about me. I got people that's lying about me. I got people that's making videos. I got all types of stuff. And what I'm trying to do is get this to stop and get people to stop feeling like it's okay to talk derogatory about me when they don't know me. Because most of the people that's talking about me have no idea who I am. And I explained to Priest, my history with men. I told him I had been hurt by a lot of men, just even men who were just my friends, because a lot of the times, what I've gathered about men, a lot of men aren't very, very honest about who they are or what they want, simply because they don't want to hurt your feelings. If they care for you, they don't want to hurt your feelings. So usually when they're lying to you, as that is, they're doing it because they don't want to hurt you. And so a lot of the men that I've dated that have hurt me, I'm still cool with. I wouldn't be with them again, but we're still cool. But I've been hurt, and not being in relationships is something that I wanted. I did not want to be in a relationship. And so when I was coming to Priest, I was saying, listen, we could do something poly, because monogamy seems to be the thing that men are struggling with. And I said to him, I know that you are separated and you were married for a very, very long time. So if you want to do polyamory, you could go out here and you can explore the world, because you were married for a long time. You don't know what it's like to go out here and date. Okay. So if you want to go out here and, see what's out there in these streets, and honestly, ain't nothing out here in these streets. You heard what I'm talking about? Ain't nothing fabulous about being single if you're trying to look for someone to replace the person that you love, or if you're looking for something better than what you already have. You understand? So I was saying to him, if you want to be polyamorous, we could rock like that. He didn't want to do it. He wanted a monogamous situation. He kept saying, I'm ready to be married to you. I'm ready to start a family. I'm ready to do all of that. I love you. I'm definitely going to do what I need to do in order to end the situation with Sonia. We have signed our divorce papers. We just need the money to get the actual divorce. And he asked me for the money for the divorce. And I was like, well, no, I'm not going to pay for your divorce for you. That's between you and, Sonia. Both of y'all want to get divorced, so it will take some time for you to save some money together, because it's only $300, and it isn't like they have kids together or assets together. A divorce for Sonia and Priest is pretty much easy because they don't have anything. that connects them to each other. They're clinging on to absolutely nothing. Okay, so they had signed their paperwork. So this is what he said. They signed their paperwork. Okay, and he asked me for the money. And then it was them, they needed a solid address. And Sonia had been evicted. So she didn't have a regular address. And me and Priest was living out the extended stay, still looking for a place.
Which you didn't have a permanent address either. You ain't gonna say that part. She ain't gonna say that part. She gonna say every part to make herself look good. Like, oh, see, hey, you know, I'm good. I got an address. But she didn't have an address neither. So why you want to throw that out there about Sonya like that? You know what I'm saying? What better you? You weren't in a position either. She want to sit up here and throw that out there to my old Sonya had been evicted. That's a lie as well, you know. But let's go ahead and roll some more.
So supposedly there was no address. They needed an address in order to get a divorce. I don't know how true that is. And they needed $300 in order to get this divorced, you know, in the making. So I was like, okay, all right, cool. Now, all of the baggage that Priest had that he brought into the situation, I didn't bring any baggage. I didn't have an ex that I was still clinging on. I college educated woman. I had 4 sources of income. I was trying to look for a new place for myself. So moving in with him just seemed like the path of least resistance. Okay. And so I was dating him, having a good time. Everything seemed to be going well. Except for this one thing with Sonya and this divorce. That was it. Everything else, we never really argued about anything. We had a good time. We spent a lot of time together. We was affectionate. We just had a good relationship with each other. We were very, very compatible. All right. And when I got pregnant, which surprised me, okay, which definitely surprised him, both of us was shocked. All right. When I got pregnant with Justice, and he started to become a different person, it was hurting me deeply. And he was just different. It was like, who is this dude? Like, you ever been around somebody and that person, you woke up next to them, went to sleep next to this person, so they have like this consistent behavior, and then suddenly they turn into this cruel, mean ass person, and you're looking like, who is this? He was starting to do stuff and it would just make me cry. Like, I literally would be just crying. Like, he would come in and he would purposely I knew he was purposely doing it. And that would hurt me more because I knew he was purposely behaving this way just to make me cry. So all of these things went down. He started talking to Jap and Chris on YouTube. And so when he came home or we would be arguing, I would feel like I'm arguing with Chris and Jap, because the vocabulary that Priest was using was what Chris and Jap would say. The things that Priest started saying to me was exactly what Priest and Jap would say. How disrespectful he was towards me was the same way Chris and Jap was. So I knew he was talking to these dudes behind my back and he wasn't telling me. All right. And so one day we were having this argument. Now this was.
And once again, that's a lie right there. That is a motherfucking lie. Boy, I tell you. The back of show make up some shit.
After he left. Okay, remember I told you he tried to leave 3 times, and then one day just suddenly he called me from work and he said, I want to date Sonya. I still have feelings for her. I don't want to be in a relationship with you. I don't know how I feel about you, and I don't want the baby. So in my mind, that is, you've been trying to leave, so clearly you want to go. And I don't want you to go, but you looking for something that I can't give you. So go. Now I'm thinking, I'm hurt. I don't want to see him again. I don't want to talk to him again. I don't want to, nothing. Me. And I hope I never see him again, right? This is what I'm thinking. But then I'm thinking about my son. So I'm like, maybe I should continue to talk to him because my son needs his father. So after Priest leaves, It's hard to get him on the phone because he's blocked my phone number. So he's not answering any of my calls. He's not answering any of my texts. And when he does finally decide to call, he's disrespectful as hell. So here's the big secret, okay? Here's the one deep-rooted reason why I dislike him and I will never trust him, okay? Now, everyone knows that even with the text message.
Okay, everybody. Now, listen up very closely again. I know we've seen this before, but listen very closely. Just listen. Just listen.
I posted proof of text messages of Priest telling me I was the only one that he wanted to be with. I posted proof that he said he was getting a divorce. I posted proof that Sonya even said this too. I posted pictures of us, video of us. I have video of him saying he was going to marry me. I have all this up, right? All of it's there. Priest has never acted like he was married or had some type of feelings for Sonya. Okay, so here's the big secret to why I dislike dude and I will never feel comfortable with him again. So we were having an argument, right? He called me, and it was in the middle of the night, and he called me. And of course, like I said, he was talking like he was Minister Job. He was talking like he was Chris. He was calling me names. He was calling me a hoe. He was disrespectful. He was just saying anything that he could find to hurt me, he was saying. And I was just crying, and I was crying. And
she said anything he could think of, he was saying. Wash your ass. Your pussy stink. You ain't shit. You ain't a high value woman. You're not a motherfucking so-called social media personality. I guess she was crying over that shit too, huh?
And I started talking to him about his behavior and how he was behaving and how, negative he was and how he had changed. And I didn't think that it was fair that he treated me that way. He was disrespectful and blah, blah, blah. Just all of the things that I felt. I wasn't necessarily being disrespectful towards him, but I was just telling him. This Negro said to me, basically, with the tone of, I don't give a fuck how I'm treating you. This nigga said, and he said it to me more than once. This is the first time he said it. This nigga said, that's what you get for fucking with someone's husband. That's what this dude said to me. He said, that's what you get for fucking with someone's husband. A dude that openly said he was going to marry me and said it online. A dude who met my family and told my family he was marrying me. A dude whose wife told me herself that them two weren't going to be together anymore. She was happy I was pregnant and that he was having a baby. A dude I had spent every single day with for months. I woke up with, went to sleep with. A man that I had built a business for. A man who I had met his family, all of his friends, all of his co-workers. This man was telling me after he had talked to Minister Job and Chris Law and had been disrespecting me like the men do on YouTube. The man I love was telling me after he promised me that I never would have to be in a situation like this one, that's what I get for fucking with someone's husband. Yep. That's the deep-rooted shit. Because let me go the extra mile and tell you the rest of the secret, because that's just the surface. I have a younger sister, and my younger sister's father is married. And my younger sister and her father have an amazing relationship, right? He's not my father.
Now, what the fuck that got to do with priests? Seriously, what the fuck our sister got to do with priests? Let's see. But BZ, you're not blocked. So try. She wants to put you on the longest time out. So try to type in the chat if you can, and see if we can see you. Alrighty.
He's her father. They have an amazing relationship. My sister, 25. I've been talking about my sister a lot lately. Her father was separated and living alone when he met my mother. And him and my mother dated for, I don't know, 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. And then my sister was born. He was an amazing, example of a good man to me. He always treated me good. He would always take us out. He would take me places. He was very kind. He is still as kind to this day, my sister's father. But I said to Priest this story about this because I told him, to see my mother be with this man for 3 years, and they had my little sister, and then he turns around and he went back to his wife because she had heart problems, supposedly. And it came to find out later on that she was just faking the funk to get him back. And my sister's father is a very loyal type of man. He's one of those men where he felt like he needed to go back to her while she was sick because.
Okay. Now you finna, I guess she finna talk about her sister's father while she did what she did, but oh my God, really? Now, I guess Kathy treated as bad as she did for fucking a married man. I mean, we all know it ain't anybody with common sense, And I always share the story, what I'm saying, of dating a married person. They're separated. And once again, you don't make plans to get married, have babies, and all that, man. You get all that shit out the motherfucking way. I don't give a fuck what they say. You know what I'm saying? Anybody with common sense, especially a motherfucker that's grown. It ain't like she was doing this shit in the early 20s. You know what I'm saying? This bitch over 35, over 30 at that. You know, sitting her playing with pregnancy apps and shit. Now she in a position trying to excuse herself like, oh, see, it was my fault. It was their fault for telling me that. Well, your dumb ass bought it. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you buy a product as is with no warranty, but you trying to go back to the store and turn that motherfucker back, and they tell you get the fuck up out of here. But let's continue on.
She took care of him when he got some burns on his body from a fire. So she took care of him. And so he decided to go back to her. And so I told Priest how hurtful that was for my sister's father to leave my mother and my little sister when they had an amazing relationship. I mean, my sister's father's family loves my mother.
Okay, they can love her to the motherfucking moon. But at the end of the motherfucking day, it was his motherfucking choice to go back to his motherfucking wife, who he was still married to. Kathy knew that. You know what I'm saying? And Kathy fell for the trick bag 2 times, dealing with your sister daddy and your daddy. Oh, well, that's on Kathy dumbass.
Sister's father's mom hates my sister's father's mother's wife. She doesn't like her. She likes my mother. And so my sister's father, he kind of is regretting the fact that he went back to his wife, of course. Because when you're happy, you leave. When you leave a situation, you're leaving it for a reason.
Well, okay. See, he regret going back to your sister's mother. No, your sister's. Hold on. Yeah, your sister's father. Hey, this is some fucked up ass shit. God damn. This is too motherfucking much. So your sister's father is regretting going back to his ex-wife. Oh, okay. Well, so what the fuck are you gonna regret going with Kathy ass now? Well, look where the fuck Kathy at. Sit here, got to take care of your monkey ass. And so he still been around, Sign Straight. He had to deal with your motherfucking bullshit. So what the fuck you mean he's regret going back to his wife? Shit, you ask me, if he's still there, shit, he must be in a good place.
Reason. That's why you don't circle back. Like circling back to a situation is not something that you're supposed to do, and there's a reason behind it. Circling back is a bad idea. And a lot of the times when people leave a situation that was unhealthy and then they turn around and they circle back, they realize that was a huge mistake. And so that's what my sister's father ended up feeling. But being as though I was dating Priest, and I said to him, I saw my mother go through an experience where she was dating a man and she dated him for 3 years and he was separated for 3 years. And, you know, to me, I always classified her in my mind as his mistress. And it wasn't until recently that he explained it to me, to where, not Priest, but my sister's father explained it to me that was never what he thought of my mom in his mind. So anyway, they still friends. Like, to hear them talk to each other is funny. Like, they were on the phone the other day. It's like, y'all two is so funny. Them two should have just stayed together. I don't know what. I don't know why my sister's mother did it. But anyway, so when I got with Priest, I said to him, you know, I don't want to be some dude's mistress. I'm not trying to sit here and be your little side chick. So if you want to, you know, you really have to think about, you know, getting this divorce. This is something that you definitely have to do and take serious, or I'm not going to be with you. I'm not going to be with you long at all if you do this. You have to promise me that if I stay with you through this, that you are in fact going to do what you need to do. Sorry about the glare. The sun is like shining. You have to promise that you're actually going to do what you said you're going to do, or I'm not cool with it, because I watched my mother go through it. And then my mother got sick and then there was no one there for her. She didn't have a man coming to visit her he came to visit her at the hospital, you know, because my mother was in the hospital for a long time. My mother almost died a couple times. And he did come to see her. He was there, but he wasn't there for her like a husband would be or a boyfriend would be. But he did come to see her. My sister's father is an amazing man. He's an amazing man, and he was really good to me when I was a little girl. So I got so much respect for him.
Oh, okay. Your sister's father is an amazing man, but he went back to his wife too. Oh, okay. Does Kathy say that about him? You know, that's what I wonder. So am I dropping the link tonight? Let me see. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to put some stipulations on drop this goddamn link every motherfucking night. I know everybody got some good shit to say. True, but you know what I'm saying? You know, that kind of extends the show keep going on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I might I am though. I might.
Outside of the fact that he left my mother and went back to his wife, outside of that, you know, that is that's their business. But so I told Priest this story, and I told him, you know, I never wanted to be like that. I never wanted to be in a situation where I'm being left because you decided to go back to your wife.
Well, he went back. You know. Yeah, we gotta make sure the lights up. Where we at on the lights? Where we at on the lights? You said she must been short and stubby. Where we at on the lights, y'all? You know what I'm saying? I don't think the mind's doing the job on the likes. Let me see. Where we at on the likes? Shout out to the spiritual donation that came in. This is AB. Much love for your spiritual donation. So we got a spiritual donation came in. That's kind of helping. But where we at on the likes? I need a tally on the likes. I need a tally on the likes. Hurry up, give me a tally on the likes, y'all. Make sure y'all refresh too. 23 likes. Oh man, we ain't bumping over 30, man. We ain't bumping at least over 30. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the 23 people that, you know what I'm saying, fuck with me, you know what I'm saying, off the rip. You know. But we had them like 40 in her. We should have been, at least over 30. You know what I'm saying? But it's just goes to show you everybody came in, a good percentage came in, you know what I'm saying, on point. Fucking with me on the likes. Once again, you fuck with me, hit the likes. If you don't, hit the dislike. Feel free to comment and subscribe. Also, feel free to shut the fuck up, donate to my spiritual fund, just where you got any questions or suggestions. Feel free, to reach out to me. The email scrolling down below. All right. Let's go ahead and get to this, man. We need to get over 30 likes, though.
And he just knew how deep rooted it was. He knew how it would hurt me if he did that. And he knew just when you grow up and see certain things, like he had a childhood too that he discussed with me. He was always getting beat on. He was always getting, made fun of, and by his family, really. And those childhood traumas can affect you with your life later on. They're not something that go away. Like people say it does. People try to tell you to get over some trauma, but some things that affect your life can affect you as an adult. And so I was dealing with that whole thing with my mother and my sister's father. Before my mother dated my sister's father, she was dating my stepfather who had molested me. Okay. And I've told the story about being molested by my stepfather before. So this wasn't the same guy. After my mother finished dating this guy, after she found out all of the horrible things that he was doing, not necessarily to me, but what he was doing inside of their relationship, she left him. I didn't tell my mother I was molested by this man until later. But she ended up being with this my sister's father, who is an amazing man. Okay, so for Priest to know that I had been hurt by a whole bunch of men, just with friendships, and to know my history in regards to how I felt about my mother and my sister and her father, for Priest to know that and to still do this, it seems like when he said to me, that's what you get for fucking with somebody's husband, as if he's been some like devoted husband all of this time. Like no devoted husband would be on YouTube dancing and kicking it with a woman talking about he's gonna marry her. No committed devoted husband would be cheating on his wife to begin with. No devoted husband would even be in a.
And once again, that man wasn't cheating on his wife. The fuck are you talking about? So you see how she throwing in all this motherfucking shit? Oh, no man won't be on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Dancing with another woman. Now, if he wouldn't have danced with your monkey ass, then you'd be like, oh, he didn't ever want to participate with my YouTube videos. It's always be something. You know what I'm saying? It always will be something. All righty. Give me a tally on the likes, y'all. Let's see here. We're going to play this.
Position to get a woman pregnant. No devoted husband would be on damn YouTube posting text messages of him and another girl discussing their relationship outside of the marriage he's supposed to have with another woman. So for him to say something so ugly to me on purpose just to be ugly, that's the big secret. That's the deep rooted reason why I dislike Priest, and I will never like him, because he made it seem like the behavior that he was displaying was something that he did on purpose, and that I deserved him doing this because I shouldn't have fucked with him anyway, because I'm fucking with someone's husband.
And if you want to put it like that, I have to agree with him. If you knew that you was trying to get serious, or you get serious, you know what I'm saying, with a married dude, you should have motherfucker took that 4-for-1 hard. Don't be involved at all. You need to know how to, step back from things, like, and run for things. You run for everything else. When the truth comes to you on YouTube, you run in. Why you didn't run? You run in. Why you didn't run when he started getting serious with him? Because you was controlling that situation until he got tired and he figured your motherfucking game out. That's why. As soon as he figured out your bullshit, oh boy, the mask was off. The mask was off on the RaT. She couldn't stand that. That's why she hated that he came to YouTube. You know? Well, she hate that he came to YouTube. Oh my God. Hold on. Alrighty.
You see what I'm saying? Even after all of this talk about him not being with Sonya anymore, and all of this talk Sonya saying about her not being with him, and how they supposedly had to sign their divorce papers, and me and him living together, and me and him, I'm pregnant now, and we talked about our future so many times, that we done met each other's family, and we done deal all of this serious stuff that people who usually are just fucking with each other don't do. Like, if you are just fucking with someone, you don't take them to meet your family, okay? You don't.
Bullshit. Bull motherfucking shit. I met people with motherfucking family who I wasn't serious with, and we knew we weren't serious. We was cool. What's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? You showing your family, you know, who you hanging with, what type of people you can track. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I guess when you go to Science Ray family, you gotta be serious with her monkey ass.
Listen, you don't put it like this. You don't do 2% of the shit that Priest and I done together. Okay, so that's
like what? You didn't do nothing spectacular. Shit, you act like this nigga gave you a motherfucking ring through a whole fucking pre-marriage party. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Had a down payment on the house. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit you don't do.
the deep-rooted thing. And of course, I expect strangers to say something like that, because they don't know the dynamic of our situation. You didn't wake up in Priest's arms every night. You didn't go to sleep having conversations with him, talking to him.
I didn't motherfucker sleep with many motherfucking bitches, Sasha Ray. We talk good conversations like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's at the time motherfucking then. This shit sound good. But you got to really think to yourself, like, okay, will this work? Will this pan out? Is this a potential person? You just don't fall for the motherfucker okey doke just because it's good. You know, everything can seem good. Disneyland seem good at the motherfucker when you go to that motherfucker. But trust me, there comes a point of time during the day, the motherfucking lights go out. And Disneyland is over with. It starts right back up at 9 o'clock in the morning.
You didn't lay up under him and he's smelling your hair, talking about how good your hair smells.
Bitch, come on now. You mean to tell me Priest was looking at that dry ass man? You know, so I might play that video, man. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't good up on likes and shit. You know what I'm saying? We got one spiritual donation that came in, and we got 32 likes last I looked. You know what I'm saying? In the chat. You know what I'm saying? We need one more to be on the job of keeping the likes up. You know what I'm saying? We got one more, encourage everybody to put the likes. We need another mod, you know what I'm saying, to keep tallying on the likes. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get the likes up, y'all.
Stuff like that, little intimate things that you share with another person. You guys didn't experience that. So
what the fuck you mean you guys didn't experience that? Bitch, like we ain't never had a motherfucker that loved us. She said like that motherfucker relationship was so sacred and special. You know what I'm saying? God damn.
The ignorant things that people could possibly say in response to this, like I said before, that doesn't bother me. But I wanted to share a reason why that was more deep rooted than the obvious reasons. Obvious reasons why I don't fuck with him. Like you.
Okay, so basically, like I said before, he crushed this bitch's dreams and her plans. You know what I'm saying? She had real big plans on them being this YouTube couple, and that shit just didn't work out. Well, bitch, that's what the fuck you get. Seriously, that's just what the fuck you get.
You gotta know. Like, you don't leave a pregnant woman in a hotel alone. Like, nah.
That bitch tell me to get the fuck out. Shit. See you.
You don't leave a woman just as a woman if she's not pregnant in a hotel alone. It's a hotel.
If she tell me to get the fuck out, oh well, see you.
Even if you just friends with a woman, you don't do no crap like that.
If she tell me to get the fuck out, see ya.
So the fact that he left me there sick like that, and
Bitch, you left yourself there sick like that. Bitch, you still sick and still being left.
was refusing to answer the phone, and then when he would talk, he would be extremely disrespectful or cold or condescending or just hard to talk to. So yeah, that's the big secret. He said to me, that's what you get for fucking with someone's husband. And so I wanted to put that out there so people can understand as a human being, right? As a human being, and hearing him say some shit like that, like he's trying to act like he was this perfect, devoted husband to another woman, and that's what I get for fucking with him, and he's doing some type of I don't know, vigilante work for wives who've been cheated on, or the separated wives, or whatever it is that he was trying to do. It had a bit of manipulation and scum of the earth type of shit to it that made me realize that this nigga belongs in purgatory. Like he's a disgusting dude. And
Okay, now he's a disgusting dude. But before that, he was the motherfucking smartest nigga on earth. The best man a woman could ever have. Now he's a ain't shit bum. He's a deadbeat. He's a shit stain. He all the motherfucking above ain't shit good about him no more. Damn.
if you would purposely say something like that to someone that cared for you and you know they genuinely care for you, and you say something of that magnitude, that negative and hurtful to someone who loves you, something is deeply wrong with you. Like I told you guys before, he's like verbally abusive, so he'll say real ugly, cruel stuff, and this led me to have to say ugly shit to him. But then when he said that to me, I knew that this wasn't going to be an argument to where he could say something to me like that and then apologize, and then we could be cool later. Like you guys know, you've argued with people before. You've argued with people you've been in a relationship with. You've argued with family members. That's normal. That's what people do. Sometimes we argue with each other. Sometimes we don't agree. Sometimes you feel like someone is lying when they're telling the truth. Sometimes someone is telling you they're telling the truth and they're lying. Sometimes the communication is broken. Sometimes you say stuff that you hit below the belt because you don't know how to fight clean. Sometimes that happens even with people that love you. But then you have people that you're dealing with to where they know you so well that they know certain things they just can't say because if they say it, they know they lose you permanently. And if they say this thing anyway, even understanding the risk of losing you permanently, that's a motherfucker you don't need to deal with, because that person genuinely does not give a fuck about you, or they care too much about themselves and their pride and whatever else, their ego, to even care about words. People try to make it seem like words don't hurt. Words will hurt you if it's coming from someone you care for. Like if it's your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your whatever, like your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, people that you genuinely care for. Your words hurt when you say shit like this to them. Strangers, I don't give a fuck about. Like, I don't know y'all. So I say stuff, when I'm looking at my live chats or I'm looking at my comment sections, the people that have actually learned from my experiences, not the people who are trying to provoke me to get into some type of argument or debate with them about whether I made a good decision or a poor decision. I'm getting sick and tired of that. I be seeing people in my comment sections who purposely are doing that. And so I've been like blocking them, or Mark has been blocking them, or M Lane. I have two moderators. M Lane be blocking them. But sometimes people come into my chats and my comment sections to say cruel and ugly stuff just on purpose about the situation, even though the situation is a sensitive one. And of course, me, I don't mind people's opinions and comments in regards to the situation, but there's a level of disrespect that comes that I try to stay away from. I feel like anyone who bold enough to share a story of this magnitude online in a public forum deserves my respect off break, because there's so many people out there that would be afraid to tell this story. Like, I have a spine, I have a backbone of epic proportions. My shit is steel, okay? I have a steel spine because I'm bold as hell to be able to tell some shit like this and not be.
No, but you dumb as motherfucker to have to tell some shit like this. To sit up her, get up her, and talk about how you was fucking with somebody else's husband. Yeah, I mean, you just should have just sat back, kept that shit on the motherfucker low, and said shit about it. Came on this motherfucker, hey y'all, I'm pregnant. That's it. You know, had your baby, did your motherfucking thing. No, you came with all this extra bullshit and act like people were supposed to courage jump on your side. And then when the people didn't when people didn't jump on your side, you had a problem with that. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? That was the biggest problem. The RaT thought she was gonna have YouTube on her side. But you and YouTube found out what was really going on, boy. It wasn't good for the RaT. It wasn't. It hasn't been good at all. I got one more video I'm gonna play because, like I said, with the title, way back when the RaT was MANIC. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I was gonna drop the link. Don't look like we good on the likes. You know what I'm saying? We ain't good on the likes, y'all. But this one, the RaT was real manic, you know, real manic. I mean, angry, pissed off. I thought she about to kill herself and about 100 motherfuckers to go along with her, you know. But let's go ahead and roll it.
Left alone, don't do interviews. Niggas who want to be left alone do not come into chat rooms and comment sections talking about bitches. Niggas who want attention do interviews. Niggas who want attention be in comment sections. I'm not buying the I just want to be left alone lie that Chris Law is telling. Because when he and I had a conversation about leaving the shit alone, and we made a deal to not say shit else, the next day, Chris was back talking shit.
No, that is a motherfucking lie. You got mad because Chris was over there, you know, chatting with people who you didn't like. And you was trying to control where he goes to. That's what happened. All right, let's roll it.
When somebody's talking about you, the only way that shit can bother you is if you listen. Motherfuckers talk about me all the time. I'm not paying them motherfuckers no mind. You ain't in control of what nobody else says about you. You can't control that. You have to choose to exclude yourself from it. So when I bring up the story, telling bitches to not be a mistress, Chris Law needs to make a choice. He needs to choose. Because nobody's bothering him. I don't reach out to him. I don't talk to him. I don't reach out to his daughter. All that lying shit that he's still talking. That stalking shit. I never stalked his daughter. Ever. Someone emailed me, and I don't know why I keep having to say this. Some person somewhere that fuck with him, I'm sure, that he told that his daughter had a YouTube channel, emailed me. The fucking contents of the email are still on my blog. I'm going to put the link underneath this. Someone emailed me telling me to reach out to her as if she was requesting communication.
Okay, if they was, what the fuck you got to do with it? That's the motherfucking question. And don't sit here talking about, oh, I was trying to help. Bitch, you can't help yourself.
So, my ass not even understanding that this could be some weird game, used the email address that was given to me and wanted to ask. So I put one sentence. Can I ask you some questions? That's it. Outside of that, I don't know shit else about Chris' daughter. Didn't reach out to her no other time. Nobody stalking her. That's Chris with his bullshit.
No. Okay, press one if y'all can hear me. I don't know what the fuck happened. That shit just knocked me off. You know what I'm saying? That shit just knocked me the fuck off. Hold on, y'all. I don't know what the fuck. Okay, cool. Yeah, that shit just knocked me off. But like I said, once again, why would you even reach out to a minor? Could have been somebody reaching out to your daughter. Oh man, it'd have been all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? It'd have been all types of shit. But you feel like what you doing it? Oh, see, this is the excuse I got. It's more valid than yours. No, you just as wrong as anybody else reaching out to a minor. Righty, let's keep rolling.
And this is why this shit'll never end. Because even though the bitch nigga was provided with some type of proof, he's still going out here telling that lie. And this is why it will never end. He don't want to be left alone. He wants y'all to talk to him about this shit. But he's walking around with this fake ass personality. Sister, it's bothering me. No, you want people to think you're a victim and you're innocent, nigga. You're not. You're not, man. You're not. You're telling the same stalking story. This one was text to me. Somebody text me. Suge is being fair. He told his moderators not to let anybody get disrespectful. Chris talked about how he want you to leave him alone. He said if you stop, he will stop. That's bullshit. I don't bother that nigga. I don't know him. I don't talk to him. I don't reach out to him. I don't give a fuck about him. If I was to sit here and never tell the mistress story ever again, Chris would still be talking shit. We already been through this. This is 4 years. Chris still gassing y'all up, pretending like if I don't say shit, he ain't gonna say shit. The nigga been talking shit and he gonna keep talking shit. He's not going to stop. He's just gonna tell y'all that and make it seem like I'm just coming out of nowhere talking shit. No. I don't talk shit about him. I don't care about him. When I talk about me being a mistress, I tell women, this is my story. This is what I chose. Bitches don't do it. It ain't about Chris. No one gives a fuck about Chris. But he wants motherfuckers to. Here's what else was saying. Chris is ignorant. But he didn't go all the way left like he normally does. He didn't tell the events of the party. Yeah, I bet he didn't address his bisexuality. I bet he didn't. He want to talk about everybody else and everything else, but he don't want to give details about his bisexuality. He want to leave that out. And then he's like, but he did talk about you contacting his story. I was like, the same stalking, fake, fraudulent story again? This nigga is doing the same fuck shit over and over and over again, and that's what he's going to keep doing. You know? So Chris is still on some bullshit. He gonna stay on some bullshit. The type of fuck nigga he is. But there's plenty of times I haven't said shit to Chris, about Chris, go months at a time. Just seeing him posting shit over and over and over. And people chat and I ain't say shit. I didn't respond, nothing. And he still did the shit for months. I don't care what Chris wants. I don't give a fuck what Chris wants or thinks. This nigga could pray to the gods that I never speak about his ass again, but it will never happen. Because it's already went too fucking far. He can't have his way of me not talking about this shit. Because it done went too far now. He had his chance when we sat down and agreed more than once. Then Angela came in and tried to smooth it out again, and he was still acting like a bitch. Lying, not listening to me, yelling, acting ignorant.
Oh yeah, I have to switch what you call it. That's gonna take me a minute to talk. I have to switch tabs out and shit. But y'all heard what she just said. Lying. Okay, if he lying, he not lying to you or about you. What the fuck are you talking about? Not listening to her. What the fuck he need to listen to you for? That's grown ass man. Right.
Because that's what he does. That's who he is. This nigga is part of a story. He's just a character in a motherfucking book to me. It's a motherfucking cautionary tale.
The same nigga who you wanted to put in a book. The same person who you reached out to and wanted to put him in a book. Okay.
To other women to not be a motherfucking mistress. This will be a story I have to continue telling for the rest of my life because it's a poor choice I made. So if I'm sitting down having a motivational speech and I'm sitting here talking to some women about not...
No, that's not a motherfucking motivational speech, bitch. Get the fuck about here. That's not a motherfucking motivation. That's not a goddamn motivational speech, bitch. To sit here and tell them about how many motherfucking dicks you took and what dicks you used to fuck with. No, that's not motivation. That's girl talk.
Not doing this shit. Is Chris going to jump out the bushes? Leave me alone. Bitch, why are you here? I'm in motherfucking Cambodia talking to some other bitches. How did you even get way over here from Atlanta? You want to be left alone, nigga, depart. Pay me no motherfucking mind. Niggas who don't want to be bothered and want to be left alone motherfucking disappear down person that is annoying or bothering them. That's how you get rid of Sansa Ray, Chris. Stay the fuck away from her. YouTube was my motherfucking source of income.
Oh my God. There she go with YouTube. Was my source of income. Bitch, it still is. 5 years later. They go tell him disappeared. The man disappeared. And you still talk about him. You still bring his name up. So that's why I said when she do it, it's fine. She got an excuse why she's talking about it. So that's the shit though people don't ask, don't question her about when she's doing all these motherfucking so-called interviews and going up on panels and shit. Well, you say leave that man alone, but he hasn't did nothing, no videos about you. Why are you still bringing up his name? That's the question she be asked.
People, I had my own community here of people. These were my people, not yours. You can't come over to my community and expect me to stop talking to people about an experience I had with you. You ain't in no position to do that, my nigga. Not ever. So if you want to be left alone, you should have thought about that shit before you spread our business all over the place and put me in a position of having to even discuss this. You don't take accountability for shit. And that's my problem. Your ass ain't even bother apologizing. The moral of
apologize for what? The fuck he apologizing for? That man came to fucking state his claim. Oh, that's what you're mad about, for real. Because he came by and stated his claim. You would have expected everybody to believe what Sansa said. And nobody don't say shit. Oh, okay.
the story could be simple. This is what me and Chris did. We made a motherfucking poor choice. We disrespected the fuck out of each other. Then we apologized to each other, and everything is all good and dandy. That could be the moral of the motherfucking story, but you don't want that. Because you don't know how to swallow your motherfucking pride, start telling the motherfucking truth, and man up about your shit. You don't want to do that. You want to be disrespectful, ignorant, still sitting here lying about somebody stalking your daughter. The same bullshit ass story you've been telling, and you think I'm about to sit here and shut the fuck up while you still lying, nigga? Not in this motherfucking world. No, that's not how this shit gonna work. The only way this shit gonna stop is if Chris stopped lying and he apologized. That's all it take. And that's what the fuck I told his daughter, and that's what the fuck I told his baby mama. If this...
Why would you tell his daughter something like that? Why would you tell his baby mama something like that? They don't know what the fuck going on. You know? I mean, like I said, right that point right there, she told on herself. Oh, that's what I told his daughter. Why the fuck you tell his daughter some shit like that? She don't know what the fuck going on. But you can't claim you were, reaching out to help. Okay. That's helping by telling his daughter, you know what I'm saying, the bullshit that you told her. Oh, if you want this to stop, tell your dad, you know what I'm saying, he needs to stop lying about me. The fuck? I wish you would have did my daughter like that, bitch. It wouldn't be no videos done. Only video been done, you put my motherfucking foot up your motherfucking ass.
This nigga wants to be left alone. It's simple. Sit your ass down somewhere and shut the fuck up. Ignore the shit. You'll be left alone. Because when I want you motherfuckers to leave me alone, guess what I do? Log the fuck off. I don't say shit to none of y'all. I go months without saying shit. Because I want to be left the fuck alone. You can't control somebody else's story. You can't control somebody else talking about you.
Wow. But you want to control everybody else responding back to the bullshit that you didn't say. Oh, okay. Huh.
If your ass wanted to be truly left alone, you would not be doing interviews. You love the attention people give you when you discuss me. That's why you keep doing it. You're not mind fucking me. You may be able to do that with these slow motherfuckers around here listening to this gossip, but you're not fooling me. You're not fooling me. When you man up to your shit and start acting like a grown-ass man who is married, is the only time this shit is going to stop fucking with your head. You know why you got a response every time I say something, even if I say something positive about your ass? You know why? Do you know why you have a response on YouTube every single time? Because you love the fucking attention. And you sit here and you lie to people and make it seem like it's bothering you. Nigga, this shit ain't bothering you or you wouldn't be here. That shit must not be hurting you too much because motherfuckers who tired of the shit, bored, don't want to talk about it, just stop talking about it altogether. I'm tired of talking about Chris. I'm tired of talking about Priest. I'm tired of talking about Jack.
And it's 5 years later. What the fuck is this bitch doing right now, y'all? 5 years later. What the fuck is this bitch doing right now, y'all? Exactly.
I told y'all this 2 years ago. but I'm consistently put in a position where I got to sit here and answer questions about some shit that happened in my past over and over again so some other people can understand, because it's my responsibility as a motherfucking woman's activist. I have no choice. I'm a motherfucking leader. That's what I have to do.
Oh, okay. There she was a woman activist. Now she's a life coach. Okay. Oh my God. Then she was a woman activist. Okay.
It comes with the motherfucking territory. But Chris, you just a regular nigga. You are not a leader. It is not your responsibility. We don't have the same responsibility. There is things I have to discuss because of who I am. Being who I...
The question is, who the fuck are you? What the fuck are you? Ain't shit. Who really wants to follow after of ain't shit of an ain't shit person? You know what I'm saying? Because who the fuck you are? You ain't shit. That's what the fuck you are. I bet you I tell you in front of your face. You ain't shit.
Comes with great fucking responsibility that you will never be able to understand. Because you ain't me. So when I gotta sit here and talk about some shit that might be embarrassing, that might make me sad, that might make me angry, just so I can help somebody else because I got motherfuckers emailing me talking about how much they look up to me, I have a responsibility that you ain't got, nigga, and ain't never gonna have, because you can't even keep it 100 about the people that are following behind you. If you was real, if you just kept it a buck, you could help somebody else, not cheat on their wife, not disrespect women. Learn a motherfucking valuable lesson. You don't get it, and you never will. You don't have the kind of wisdom I got. My responsibility is bigger than yours. All you got to do is be a man, take care of your wife, and take care of your kids. I have hundreds of thousands of people I have to take care of every fucking day. And you will never know what that shit feel like.
Oh my God. This bitch said she had hundreds and thousands of people she got to take care of every day. Wow. That's a lot of motherfuckers, man. That is a lot of motherfuckers. Oh, initials. Hold on. Let me make sure I say this right. Okay. It was two spiritual donations that came in, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all salute everybody that spiritual donated as well. HB, much love for your spiritual donation. I'm sorry I did not see that, but I see it now. Initials HB, initials AB. Much love for y'all spiritual donation. Yeah, seriously, yeah. Shout out to everybody that always spiritually donate, man. That helps, you know what I'm saying, helps out along with the motherfucker, like I said, the likes is very much important over here. Okay, let me play a little ass of this, then we'll get into the convo. Hold on.
All you hearing is people talking shit about me. You don't hear all the motherfuckers who hit me up crying and hurt about shit. Glad I told my story to help them get through. So if you want to be left alone, nigga, get the fuck out of here. Cause I ain't stop talking about nothing.
All right, that was the RaT at a very manic point, y'all. Welcome to the panel, Brandy.
What's up, STL?
All
What
right.
the fuck? This man, I remember this video right here. First of all, what thousands of people is she helping? Okay, please tell me that. And second of all, Why on earth would she even tell Chris' daughter some shit like that? That still pisses me off. That girl was a minor at the time when she did that. And the girl asked her to please take her information down. And that bitch won't do it. She told her she's not gonna take it down until Chris apologized. Apologize for what? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. We wouldn't even know nothing about any of this if she hadn't told it. So I don't get what she talk. The bitch that, and then she wonder why nobody fucks with her. Why she can't get people in her chat. She wanted Chris to leave YouTube. That's what she wanted. And she got pissed off when he did that interview with Suge. And how is it that she can do interviews with people, but she don't want nobody else to do one?
Because that you basically debunking her lies. It's like, oh, I want everybody to listen to me and believe me, and and feel sorry for me. That way, I get people to come to my chat and donate to me. But that's not happening. That's why I told y'all that's our main reason behind all this shit of going on panels. Because before, oh, I'll never do something with him. But you notice she can never get on a woman's panel. You notice that?
Nope. Yeah. She never does. Yeah. Cause she
Everybody
don't.
in the chat, I want y'all to notice how she never can get on a woman's panel. And if she does, trust me, it's gonna be somebody with low numbers.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
Not to disrespect them, but somebody who just started out. Let me say that.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause she gonna figure they like she did with that guy that
Right.
had like 200
Exactly.
people. Yeah.
Exactly.
And then she talking about it's just so much. And then if she says that her mother was her her youngest sister's father was a married man, and if she saw what Kathy went through with this man, then wouldn't that be a red flag for her when it came to priests? Wouldn't you say, I'm not
I
gonna do
don't put
this?
myself in this
Ex-
situation. I don't listen
exactly.
to somebody like that.
Right.
But once again, she was able to control the situation. That's why she stayed. If she wasn't able to control the situation, she wouldn't, have did this. Because when she was with Daddy on them, if you notice, she wasn't able to control the situation with Daddy and Q.
Well, you
Other
and you.
than that, she
Hmm.
did the same thing. Hey, see, me and my husband, we got our own businesses. He's a photographer. He's so phenomenal to the point where he's taking pictures of celebrities. You know what I'm saying? She did some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. and
But
and
she do
she's
that.
the forever side chick. Okay, that's why she gets so triggered about being a side chick to Priest, because she was a side chick to Daddy O, she was a side chick to Lloyd, she was a side chick to Priest,
Well,
and
no,
and
she was no side chick to do Lloyd. She had a good chance,
well,
but
who was the one? No, but who was the one where she called the ex-girlfriend when he went
right.
into the walk? That was
That was just
Lloyd.
the yeah. That was just the ex though. That was somebody. Well, something. Okay, I get what you're saying now. I get what you're saying.
No, they was right.
No, they weren't together, but what I'm saying, it was somebody who he was dating, but they were still cool, and they still conversated, you know what I'm saying? And that was it. But with the rat being like she is, she so insecure to the point where she got to see if they still talking. That's what she fucks up at.
Okay,
You know,
let me ask you this question, because I know I'm not crazy. Now we talking about in the present now.
mm-hmm.
Didn't it isn't her narrative that, because I remember
Oh,
her
you
being on
going out.
Obsidians. Can you hear
No,
me?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Didn't she say that
On my mind,
this huh? Oh,
yeah, that was on my. Okay, that's why you
oh,
brought it down.
okay.
I was, what you call it? One of my
Okay.
minds. Make sure y'all keep having a link for anybody that want to come up. But go ahead,
Didn't
say your
okay,
paper.
so didn't she say, isn't her narrative now, because she's on this celibacy shit, that she was celibate? She had been celibate for about 3-4 years when she met Priest. Okay, because the last guy she was with was Q, but she had been celibate all that time when she met Priest. But in this video that she did tonight, Didn't she say she left Q and got with Priest? That's what she said. She went from Q and went to Priest. But now she's telling people she was celibate, that she hadn't been with anybody a long time, and that she couldn't get pregnant. She didn't think she would be able to get pregnant because she hadn't been with anybody. This bitch lies so much, it don't make no fucking sense.
Like I told you, I said, she said shit in that time because it fits her narrative to make herself look good. That's what she thinks she's doing. She's trying to make her life like it's so extravagant, like it's so important. And you know what I'm saying? It's not. It's just like any other regular person that, get up, go to work, and got to take care of the kids, take care of the house, and all that. It's no different. But she wants that extravagance, but it's not there for her. It never was there for her.
Right. She has done so much foul and dirty shit to people, but then she want to play the victim. Like she don't understand why people don't like her and all this shit. And to this day, she still got Chris' daughter's shit up there.
Yeah.
Why won't you take that shit down?
Once again, that's something that makes her feel good.
Yeah, but see,
control of something.
Yeah, but somebody did that to Justice or Damo, she'd have a fucking fit.
Exactly. Just like video was posted. I ain't gonna say the person's name, and she came on. Oh, talk about my kids, man. It ain't cool.
Right.
But she does it. It's fine. It's excuse behind it. It's a valid reason behind it. Like I said, that's just what it is with her. Anytime she does it, it's valid. But when you do it, no. You're not supposed to do that. I need to see your cease and desist. I'm taking it to court. I'm suing
you. Yeah, well, I'll be glad when they take her ass to court.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't wait on that. Yeah.
I tell y'all, get ready because I think it's definitely gonna, go down. If it does, I'm gonna be there, in 4K.
Okay.
All right, welcome to the panel. Welcome to the panel.
Hey, I am.
What's going on, Miss Brady?
What's happening,
bro?
babe? Right. Okay, I'm gonna go on mute. Okay, I'm gonna go on mute.
So I got a question because maybe so many lies, so many stories. So maybe okay. So my question is, didn't she say that her sister dad used to touch her, or it was some kind of shit going on, and now she up here saying how great of a father and all this shit he is and all that?
Right. That's why I said the story was made up. I mean, you can tell.
Okay, she is. So
you can tell how she said.
I knew I heard that shit.
Yeah, but you can tell, when she tells that story, you can tell how she's going along. I want to say, it's like it's not nothing that really, saying it touches you to the point where, it's believable. It's one of them things you listen to and it's questionable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because she lying.
Right.
Because didn't she say that's why she was mad at her mom because her mom didn't believe her type of shit or something like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But now you up here praising this man as being the greatest father in the world and shit. And then what kills me is when she say, well, he left my mom and regretted it. Well, bitch, why he didn't do a U-turn? He could have did a U-turn and came back to your mama. She would have took his ass back. She got a child with him.
Man.
Exactly.
He know damn well. He was just putting up with Kathy ass for the time being. Kathy didn't have nothing. And it's not disrespect. Kathy is just telling like it is. He seen that Kathy wasn't stable. Because you got, like I said, once again, 1 + 2 is 3, y'all. If Kathy never could keep a house by herself, what the fuck he going back for? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is he going back to?
Right. Right, exactly. But here's my thing too. And now she talking about this man is he's still in Kathy's life, and when she was real sick, he was there and all of that. When was this? Because I don't hear her never mention this man.
It was probably before, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, Kathy was real sick back then too?
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think that was before.
Oh, that was before. Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
think that this is not currently.
This is
Yeah, but that,
crazy.
like, but still, I mean, but that still doesn't make logic sense. So you leave her. Okay, go back to your wife because she had a heart condition. But now you sick, so why he didn't come back to you? I mean, if you had the best pussy and you was the greatest woman to
Man,
him over
once
his wife, so why he didn't come back to her ass then?
once
Why
Okay.
again,
you why they all chimmy on the phone and shit, talking and all this shit, but he didn't leave his wife to come back to her. So obviously the wife didn't die and she got better or something.
right? Exactly. Wife got better, if that did happen. But once again, let's just sum it all up. I mean, he knew going back to Kathy, he wouldn't have been nowhere. He'd have been motherfucker struggling, and man, I mean, it's one of them things. If that was his wife he went back to, it's cheaper to keep her. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing you got with Kathy is just one child, and that's all you got to take care of. Shit, hey,
And a
that was,
crazy daughter. But
no,
here's my thing. I want to know, how is it when she was talking about, here's the big secret. Here's the reason why I'll never talk to
yeah,
Priest and I don't want anything to do with him,
something to make up.
because he told me that's what you get for fucking with a married man.
No, he ain't telling no shit like that.
But
She
how
made,
is that so deep though?
but no, it's not deep. Once again, when she made that video, she just had justice, so she was out the loop.
Oh,
So she had to do a video to keep shit going. That's
okay.
all it was.
Because
If you
that
listen,
shit didn't make sense.
right, it didn't make sense.
No.
It's something to keep shit going. That's all it was.
And to think she's still talking about that shit today.
Yeah, of course. That's why I've been saying this. I've been saying this about her.
And one thing Peachy King said, she said, Sansa Ray, she cannot let shit go. And that's the truth. Because, I mean, she's still harping on the same old bullshit. And then she still, and Chris don't talk about her. Chris don't do no videos. He don't even address none of the shit. But she still want to bring his name up. Him and Jap. It's like she's the one that wants the attention. She
Yeah,
wants him to say something so bad, but they
but
ain't giving her nothing. Okay?
she gonna make it seem like it's them. She gonna keep what I'm saying, talking about that. You gotta remember that in real life, the chick doesn't go nowhere. This chick doesn't do nothing. Because she did, trust me, out there on the streets, it'd be way more better shit to talk about than some shit on the internet.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
That's how it shows. That's how I could tell that she's not, what I'm saying, she doesn't go nowhere. So about
Wow.
like doing YouTube videos, just like I said the other day. Because I was creator she said she had a creator outage. Let me say that. It's
Mm-hmm.
basically else to talk about. She's just keep reposting the same shit about, oh yeah, single moms and black man this, black man that. That's it. And it's gonna get burnt out. It's gonna get burnt
Right.
out. And
Right.
that's why she goes to that celebrity shit. My point, my thing of it is, why don't you talk about the celebrity shit? But it's so many people doing that. Then she doesn't do her full, what I'm saying, investigation on it. She just goes off one headline and gets to run them off.
Right. She go to Google.
Right.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go on
that's
mute.
crazy.
Where's I am? I am, you still there?
Yeah, you still here. You still here.
Oh, okay.
Let me
Okay.
say, let me see. We got one video, what I'm saying, that was sent. We got 27 here now. I know it's late on 10 o'clock where y'all at. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go 30 more minutes. Then put us about 2.5 hours on the live. So this live I'm about to play is like hour long. So I'm gonna play half of this video because I don't want
Okay.
it to be that long. What I'm saying, for one. Then for two, like I said, shout out to the two spiritual donations that came in along with the lights being up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
Yeah.
participation is a must over here. This I don't think I've seen this video. I have to hear it. Then maybe you know what I'm saying. Might have seen it before. All right.
Okay, well, we're gonna go on mute. I'm gonna go on mute.
All right. Let me go ahead and roll it. I gotta unmute. Oh, there we go.
A significant amount of cleaning and yes, a significant amount of cleaning, and I was going to do like, all of the things that I didn't get to do yesterday. I kind of got some energy today. I don't get to have a lot of free time to myself. Good morning, Mrs. Benson. Miss Benson, Mrs. Benson, Miss Benson, if you're single, if you Mrs. if you're married. But I wanted to talk about something that, I've been talking about on my channel for a couple of days, and it's been about opinions, because I've been seeing a lot of people, and this has always happened, but I think as of lately, I've been starting to address it a lot more, where people have been coming into my comment sections and in my live chats. They've been having like some of these strange comments, and my moderators have been deleting them. And so this is always something that has happened. I mean, people have been deleted from my channel from the beginning of time. People have been blocked like crazy. And it's a lot of people that are blocked from my channel that continue to keep watching me over and over again. And so they wonder why they've been blocked, and they feel some type of way about being blocked. And I don't know why people care so much about wanting to express their opinion. And if someone doesn't take their opinion or their advice, they really feel sensitive about that. Like they're really upset about that. Every day I tell people, and I've always told people for 8 years, that you can contact me and ask me for advice. Everyone has always done that. That's nothing new. I mean, people off YouTube do that. People ask people for advice all of the time for things in regards to their relationships, money, all types of stuff. Their spirituality. These are just things that people want to learn a lot about. Some people are just confused in that department. Some people are just interested in leaning on another human being to help them make a decision about their own life. And to me, that's extremely dangerous if you're relying solely on someone else's perspective or reality to steer you in the right direction in regards to your life. Because
Okay, I get it now. See, at this time, she was talking spirituality, which we don't hear her talk no more. Not too much at that. And it seems like I remember around this time, you had all these spirituality folks running around with the cards. That's what it started from. The card, the people who actually do the cards, the tarot readings, tarot readers. Let me say that. And you had a kind of a spinoff of, what I'm saying, of people coming on talking about, oh, they tell you how your life gonna be and all that shit. So, and with spirituality, they practice metaphysics, what I'm saying, scientists and all that shit. So this time,
with that funky sweater. I remember that sweater.
right.
Yeah.
So now the thing to be is the life coach. You know what I'm saying? That's what the dad is now. She's the life.
Wow.
So see, like I said, you gonna get this whole wave of people that's gonna copy this one person or two people or quite a few people that's good at something. They see it, then they, you know what I'm saying? And the RaT is one of them. You know, like
Yeah,
I
but
said,
she ain't good at shit though.
right,
She ain't good
right,
at none of it.
right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it trips me out, and that's kind of been a YouTube thing for a long time. Let me say an internet thing for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Because when you first started, and I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again, we had Lovely T, we had Phil, and we had Tommy. All three of them was basically talking about the same stories. All of them. You know what I'm saying? We'll listen to all. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody had their own different way of how they critique things. So you get the same story a different way. It wasn't no beef about it, wasn't no disagreement about it. They might feel some way with each other. I don't know. I know Tommy is. He shows it. But Phil, I don't feel no type of way. He just, pretty much did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Tommy. They all up did their thing. Then they all blew up, you know what I'm saying, off the different avenues on what they chose to talk about. Lovey T blew up off the celebrity stuff because she took it a footstep I mean, a foot more in it. Phil, he was good with the politics. That's something that he was better at. Tommy, he was, he blew up off the woman part of it. You know what I'm saying? Basically pointing out things black women were doing. It was a shift in. I would have to say this. It was a shift in how black women were coming up on the news like men. It was a lot of things were happening at the time. A lot of things. You know what I'm saying? You had a lot of black women out here shooting, you know what I'm saying, at other women and, men too. And it like I said, it was kind of an epidemic. Like, yo, we getting like more black women that's, acting like men. And like I said, that's how Tommy blew up. Also Phil as well. But let me go ahead and continue.
Honestly, you're the only person who has enough data and has enough information to be able to make sound judgment in regards to your life. Hold on, let me see if I can cut off silence in my phone. Okay, so it's very difficult. Good morning, everybody. It's very difficult to live your best life, live the life that you want to live when you are basing your life around the opinions of other people and their experiences and what they have done and how they improve their own life. So it's very difficult for you yourself if you're going out here expecting everybody else to give you a opinion. You're expecting for that opinion to be honest. You have to understand a lot of people just don't mean well. Now, we're not talking about in regards to you dealing with a doctor or an attorney or an expert. We're just talking about some random people who decided to come into your comment section on social media and give you the best advice that they deem suitable for their life. So one thing that a lot of people don't have that I want to talk about is self-trust. And self-trust is not caring about what people think about you. It's you having enough confidence to be able to trust that whatever decision that you made, whether it's about a job or a relationship or what you want to invest your money in or with your kids, you have to learn that trusting your gut and your intuition inside of situations is your number one priority, and it should be your priority. It should take precedent over you asking somebody else what you should do. Because again, like I said a minute ago, only you have enough data and information to know what to do next. You know more about your life than anybody else. I don't care how close someone thinks they are to you. Only you know your personal thoughts and experiences to a T. We all got things that we don't share publicly. We have things that we haven't shared with our family. We have things that we haven't even shared with our best friend. I mean, we can sit here and say, oh, I tell my best friend everything. But if you sit down and you think, there are some things that you're simply not saying, not because you're malicious or not because you're trying to keep secrets, but because sometimes some things you just don't broadcast. Some things you just not about to sit up here and get a bullhorn and just start telling your whole family and all of your friends and all these people on social media. We all have that. Even though we're in like this era and this culture of everybody oversharing stuff, it's still a lot of things that we keep to ourselves. Everybody still has secrets. Okay, people got shit that they're not telling people all day long. That's why people get caught in lies. That's why people get caught cheating. It's still things that people are getting caught doing, even though social media has created this environment where everyone's oversharing. They're still keeping secrets as well. Trust me. If you are inside of the live stream, please be sure to thumbs up the live stream. Okay. So one way you can show that you have a level of self-trust is you can stop caring about what people think about you. Okay. And in order for you to stop caring about what people think about you, you have to do that by not caring what people think about you. And so for a long time on my channel, I've always preached this: I don't care what people think. I don't care what people think. I don't care what people think. And the more that I say that, the more people feel like, well, if I press my opinion of her and her situation and what she's doing, eventually she's going to start caring like the rest of us about what other people think of her. And so I said, well, this is what I'm going to do. And it still is a conscious decision that you as a human being are going to make. When People are giving me their opinion about who I am, right? At the end of the day, I still get to evaluate what their opinion and their advice is. And some stuff I'll take, some stuff I won't. I have to sit there and figure out, okay, what is the source? You have to think about the source. Who is the person that's giving you this advice and this opinion to begin with? And why are they giving it to you? And usually 9 times out of 10 on this social media platform specifically, not Facebook, not Instagram, not Twitter, but usually on YouTube, people don't mean well when they come into my comment section. And I know, I'm aware of that. You know, I know that. So when people give me their opinion, or if people give you their opinion, you need to factor in the source. Why are they giving it to you? Are they in a good place to be able to be giving you advice? And as they're giving you advice, do they sound like they're mentally healthy? Do they sound like they're in a good situation? Honestly, when you're dealing with people on social media, it's very difficult to take their advice because you never know who you're talking to. Because people come onto these social media platforms hiding behind a profile. You don't know.
Yeah, like you. Exactly like you.
Who you dealing with. Sometimes you think you talking to a 35-year-old man and you find out you talking to a 17-year-old little girl. You know, you never know. Like, people portray themselves to be something that they're not on the internet.
Like you.
So it's very difficult for you to look inside of your comment section. If you are a healthy, intelligent, minded person, if you're emotionally intelligent.
But you got that comment section on lock. You know who to respond to and what to say. Even though you say some fucked up ass shit, but you know who to respond to and what to say.
It would be very difficult for you to look inside of your comment section and be able to take every single bit of advice that's there. Because when you're taking when you're looking at the advice and you're looking at the opinions of other people, you have to factor in the source. And honestly, you don't know enough about the people to even be able to determine whether or not the advice that they're giving is good.
Okay, why don't you make it easy for yourself and invite people up to the panel where you could dialogue? I found that very useful and helpful over here. And that works. But Sans Ray don't want to try that, y'all. Oh no, she don't want to try that.
You know, so a lot of the time you're just rejecting a lot of the stuff that you see on social media. But so many people get so sensitive about that. They feel like so upset. They're like, I'm giving you advice and I'm gonna need for you to take it. You know, and if you don't take it, I'm gonna feel some type of way about that. That is a selfish reason for why people are giving you advice, because a lot of people will give you advice because they're seeking validation. And if you take their advice, that makes them feel better about themselves.
Like you, Miss So-Called Life Coach.
In their situation, because they want to share what they learned. And even though their situation is very different from yours, okay, it's very different. Like, everybody's situation is different. And you could tell somebody what you learned or whatever, but still at the same day, you will never have enough information about another human being to be able to steer their life in the direction that they want it to go. You understand? So a lot of people, like, when I tell people to contact me for advice, right, I always say to these people when they hit me up, right, the first thing I say is, number one, you know what you want. You're contacting me because you're looking for some type of clarity or validation for the decision that you know you want to make. But you're asking me not because you don't know, but you need someone to back you up in regards to what you're feeling. Trust your intuition. Trust what your gut is telling you. You know what you want. If you're not getting that out of your situation, then it's up to you to make that change. All people need me to do is to say that to them, even though they know that. So when people email me and ask me questions, I honestly feel like every time I read someone asking me for advice, I swear to you, I put this on everything. They put the answer to their own question inside of the email. So it's funny because they're asking.
Right, keep it. It would. It would be all this shit she talking about. Oh, people reaching out to me about their life so I can help them. No, they be asking you about your bullshit. And boy, she'll hate that.
And they're like, I think I want to do blah, 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 and this is the best thing in XYZ. And I'd be like, there you have it. Like, you basically just told me what's best for you, right? And you just need me to agree with you. You need for me to tell you that you're making the right decision. Because if I tell you that, that means there's some validity in the decision that you're making. Okay. And I don't know why people feel like they need that in order to move forward. They want to feel secure in themselves. That's you not trusting yourself. You have to trust yourself, trust your gut, trust your instinct. And even if you make a decision and it turns out being a bad one, let's say you made a bad decision, it's still up to you at the end of the day to be able to use the experience that you had and learn from it and do something different. You know, how you respond to you making a bad decision is so important. And let me tell you why. Because you create your reality, you create your life experience. And everything that you do, you can basically undo. Everything that you broke, you can basically.
Okay, I'm gonna skip through this shit, man. This bitch just said, no, I can't buy this shit, y'all. I gotta skip through this shit, man.
They say, well, you should have did blah, 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 and you should have did.
Yeah.
Their opinion or advice, and then you take it. If you.
I gotta skip through this shit, man.
The universe wants you to be, or that you.
Oh my God. No, it's no.
And I said this before. The basics that men and women should have is a car and a place. That's it. That's the basics. If you don't have that, don't be surprised that you can't get in a decent relationship. Like, come on. Like, people don't have all the info needed to be able to give you some good advice all the time. I want you guys to be very, very clear on that. People don't have enough information to give you advice about a decision that you need to make about your life. It's your life. You know what you want. Consistently, when people were asking me for relationship advice, I'm like, you know what you want. You.
Okay. Yeah, it shit is garbage. It is.
Create a situation and undo what you did. We have that much power. You understand? We have that much power in our lives to where if something bad happens, we can fix it. Anything could be fixed. Now, I don't mean like some of the relationships that you've been in, some of that stuff you need to just let go. If it's broken, just let it stay broken. And some people think that if they didn't get to fix this relationship, they didn't accomplish much because they didn't get to fix the relationship. But honestly, learning that lesson and improving frustrates me about people. Like, I'll ask someone for help, right? They can't give it to me the way that I asked them to. They want to help me.
Okay, this shit's fucking garbage. All right. Yeah, this shit is giving me a motherfucking headache as well, Mindy. I can't fathom this bitch giving me motherfucking relationship advice, no type of advice at all. So this video was garbage. Shout out to the person that said it to me, but this shit right here was straight garbage, man. That's all. I mean, yeah, that's all. Once again, appreciate everybody coming out fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be just an hour, but we went 2 hours and 15 minutes. We had 15 minutes left, and this one right here, this wasn't amusing to where I could motherfucking. I'm laughing about damn stuff. This shit wasn't amusing at all to the point where I go off on her ass. She's sitting here trying to motherfucking talk about relationship advice, and she's not good at that shit. It's hard for a motherfucker to sit up here and look at a bitch who ain't got her fucking hair done, sitting in this motherfucking car with no motherfucking leather, then sitting there with this motherfucking dry ass face, this motherfucking dirty ass cardigan. It's like fuck, you know. But I appreciate everybody fucking with me tonight. Shout out to the Spiritual Donations again. Shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying? My playback watch, shout out to y'all, man. Seriously, make sure we try to get over 500. The way we could definitely be, you know what I'm saying, the game. You know what I'm saying? To my playback watches, you know. We might not be going live this Sunday. Cause like I said, I try to make, you know what I'm saying, the lives for Sunday for the most part. But it'd be mainly in the middle of the week or Sunday if they don't go down the middle of the week. But I gave 2 lives within a week, so we good, we on point, just about, you know what I'm saying, till we get back settled in. We be on top of our game. She said her car don't got that leather right. Shit. The bitches that be giving out life coaches, like life coach advice. Shit, most of them bitches got leather in their car, got their hair whipped up. You know what I'm saying? Some type of attraction to you know what I'm saying? Look at this bitch. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing there. I'm saying fucking struggle all the way through from head to fucking toe, including the fucking car. It's like, bitch, for real? You expect somebody to take you seriously? Saying you're a life coach? Oh, okay, bitch. Now you gotta have them with Grant. Well, it's the way she talks. Shit, talk about she have value. Shit, you would think she had wood on her fucking wheel. The bitch never did. She never did grip no goddamn wood, man. Never gripped no goddamn wood. Wouldn't know what that shit feel like, you know. They ain't had a motherfucking wood trimming on her shit, you know. Nothing. I'm saying struggle all the way through. Just struggle. Struggle is fucking stress. That's what the fuck you Sansaray. Struggle, stress, Sansaray. But tell everybody stay up.